Yeah, this gonna be a good one. Got Dillian Whyte and Moses in here. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. Should be a classic. This is already our early fight. Ain't got time right there. Yeah, this should be a good fight though. We've been waiting on this one. Yeah, Moses still gotta get that knockout though. Everybody expected, but it still gotta come. It's gonna be tough to get a knockout. But he get this win on his resume. It's definitely gonna put him at the top. I'm glad Dillian Whyte took this fight. If it would have been another opponent, it wouldn't have been that big. Like the last opponent, he wasn't that. It wasn't that good of a fight. But yeah, I don't know, man. Dillian Whyte seems relaxed. He might go into this fight, surprise a lot of people. It's kind of 50-50 right now. A lot of people saying that uh, Moses is gonna win by knockout. Some people say early. Fight about to start now. About to do the ring walk soon. Yeah, it's 10 round fight. I don't know. It can go the distance in 10 rounds. A couple of knockdowns possible, but yeah, it can go 10. Yeah, Moses might end up catching this dude though. 10 rounds is a long time. Yeah, Dillian Whyte got to be disciplined. They're about to do the announcements now. Yeah, Moses, he got a good chance of stopping White. It's a good chance. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely will not count that out, but yeah, either guy can get knocked out though. He can get knocked out too. Just gotta see how much boxing gonna go on the first round. Yeah, it's a big fight though. A lot of people saying this fight can put Moses in a position with Parker or Usyk. From what I've seen, if he wins this, he could possibly fight a Parker. Yeah, I think they're going for that number one spot right now. Yeah, Dillian Whyte, man, he ain't had a lot of rounds the last couple of years. He gonna have to come out pacing himself. You got Michael Buffer doing the announcements. Got Dillian Whyte coming out right now. Yeah, man, he just gotta pace himself. He still got that power. If I was him, I'd try to use my experience. See if Moses can handle the movement. Yeah, because White, he can move a little bit. Oh, they got Moses coming out first. Okay, cool. Yeah, they got him coming out first. Yeah, he looked like he about 6'2", but dude was like 6'4". Yeah, it's a big dude. We're gonna see how he match up with White. Yeah, I haven't seen too many rounds out of him yet, so that's gonna be something new that I've been waiting on. I've been waiting to see how many rounds he can get in. Yeah, I got. What's up, Blood Rush? Yeah, I agree. He got to survive those early attacks. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. It's gonna be a good matchup, man. Yeah, they both the same size though, so no size difference. And then with White losing that weight, they even closer in weight now. Yeah. We'll see how Moses react to this matchup with Dillian Whyte. I don't know. Last time I thought he was nervous, I think. And he wasn't nervous, so I'm probably not gonna say that this time. But yeah, he looked like he locked in though. I can see the flip the switch so far. He in go mode now. Yeah, he locked in. Yeah, he hasn't went past 2 rounds in a while, so we gotta see what goes on with Dillian Whyte in this first couple of rounds. A lot of people think that Moses is gonna get him out of there the first 2 rounds. If he knocks Dillian Whyte out early, that's gonna be insane. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm just saying. If you knock this dude out early, that'll be crazy. Yeah, White's ready to go though. He got Michael Buffer out here announcing Dillian Whyte walking out to the ring now. Yeah, Dillian Whyte in shape right now, man. Taking this fight very serious. I knew that a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, he didn't take this fight just to take it. Yeah, we gotta see, man, what happens in this fight. Because beating Dillian Whyte is still considered, even though they probably got Moses as the favorite or whatever. That's still a big upset of mine. Yeah, we gotta see how White comes out, man. I want to see him jabbing and moving, really. He said White has to slow down. Yeah, you gotta go to the body. Yeah, you gotta go to the body, man. Watch out for those power shots. White needs to jab and move. That's all he needs to do. Those wide hooks. He needs to stay away from those and just take what he can get. Yeah, they giving him a only 1/3 of the people think he gonna win. Everybody think he gonna lose. I don't know. He seemed kind of relaxed getting in his ring, man. A little too relaxed. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that was kind of weird. He walked through Moses' corner before going to his corner. I don't know, man. White might end up getting stopped out here. Just saying. I wasn't really leaning towards that, but I don't know. The energy in the room right now seems like it's leaning towards a knockout. Could go the distance though. You never know. That last fight was good though between Nick Ball and Goodman. Let's see if this fight can be better than that. Yeah, Moses and Dillian Whyte doing a lot of stretching right now before this fight starts. Hopefully they warmed up enough. White got a lot of Vaseline on his face. But yeah, we got three judges, and none of them are from the UK. I don't know who this referee is. Never seen him before. Michael Buffer doing the announcements right now. Let's see if Ben Davison got Moses ready for this fight. Let's see. You know, he still got to bounce back too. It's a very good matchup though. This fight can go a lot of ways. They can go out there boxing, not really throwing that many power shots. We'll see. But yeah, if White don't have a gas tank, he probably gonna go for it then. If his stamina low, he gonna try to go for it early. But I think he prepared to move. He gonna try to give himself a chance by going full 10. You gotta see, man. It's not gonna be easy to get him out of there. They're announcing Moses Itauma right now. 12 wins, 10 knockouts. We gotta see, man. Hasn't really knocked anybody out like Dillian Whyte yet. They meet each other at the center. About to start round one. What's up, Dark King? What's going on? What's up, Aaron? You said who I got between Moses and White? I got Moses in this fight. Yeah, I got Moses. But I don't know, man. Dillian White, like I said, Dillian White is dangerous, bro. Dillian White is dangerous. Round one starts. Quick jab by Itauma. And the southpaw. Hits Dillian White with a hard jab. Straight left to the body. Dillian White snaps the jab out. Yeah, like I said, Dillian White's coming out boxing. Moving well, too. Double jab by White. Moses with a straight left to the body. Jab upstairs. White with a double jab. Upstairs, then down to the body. Dillian White doing a good job moving his head. Good jab to the body by White. White doing a good job. Double jab to the body. Moses with a good right hook. Straight left to the body. Good jab by White. White with a double jab. Atomic throws a jab. Straight left to the body. 1-2 upstairs on White. Throws a left on top of the head. I think he caught Dillian White on top of the head. Catches Dillian White with a left hook. Oh, it hurts Dillian White. Has Dillian White's he caught Dillian White on top of the head. Drops Dillian White. Dylan White ain't getting up. He caught him on top of the head. So with Dylan White dropped on the ground. Dylan White ain't getting up. He's done. He's done. His legs is done. It's over. It's over. It's over. He just stopped Dylan White. First round. He just stopped Dylan White first round. First round. Stopped him. Stopped him. I told y'all, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Stopped him. Went out there and stopped him. First round. Did y'all see that? He just stopped this dude first round. First round. First round. Stopped him. Dang. Man. Yeah. Yeah, it did it too. Yeah, that's what did it, Dark King. Yeah, that's what definitely did it. Dang. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know about that. I had to look at that again. Yeah, I knew he was gonna get him up out of there though. Too much power, dog. Just got too much power. Yeah, I don't like the landing spot, but yeah, too much power, bro. Dang. Yeah, he was done, bro. He was done. Dylan, like, why you stopped it, bro? Dang. Did y'all see that? Ended up stopping the man. Yeah, Dillian bending his head over like that, bro. Sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of times I be like, man, I don't like when dudes get hit like that with their head. Man, they know man, they know you can't bend your head over like that in no fight like this, man. Like a lot of guys been doing that lately. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of times they do that so you can't get a shot on them. That's why when he was swinging, White had just bent his head down. Yeah, they've been doing that a lot lately. I would make a complaint about it, but I seen that was something that a lot of guys was trying to do, so a guy won't swing or hit him and pull back. But nah, he got stopped. He wasn't gonna be able to keep going. I don't know why he got mad. His legs was gone already. Then the way he fell, you know he was already knocked out. Yeah, I'm definitely not surprised that Moses stopped him in the first round. He's definitely a beast. Yeah, after he stopped that dude McKean, Dempsey McKean, like he did, he's knocking everybody out first, second round. First or second round. And these guys are hurt bad too when he's like Dillian Whyte was hurt bad just now. He's not hitting these guys and the referee just stopping it. These guys severely hurt. Like, yeah, Dillian Whyte was hurt bad. He knows it too. He just came over and dapped them up. Dillian Whyte knows. Yeah, this dude Moses Thomas a beast, bro. I ain't seen nobody like this since David Benavidez. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Since David Benavidez, absolutely. Yeah, he's not playing. He's gonna start retiring a lot of guys. It's over. Yeah, he's not playing. Fabio Wardley, I don't know if you want to fight Moses right now. Might want to put that fight off for a little bit. But yeah, he can fight Parker, man. If he fight Joseph Parker, that'll be a good fight. I got him beating Joseph Parker. Yeah, he the real deal though. Yeah, he's the real deal. It's gonna be hard for a lot of people to deal with him. This dude knocking everybody out first or second round. That's crazy. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, the hype is real, man. Everybody saw me. Hey, I put this picture up the other day. Oh, what's up, Wild Man? What's going on? It's the reason I put this picture up the other day. Where's it at? Yeah, that picture. Man, he stepping on it like that. Yeah, Moses is a problem right now. I tried to warn everybody. I say, hey, this guy might be a beast. Don't say I ain't told you so. Man, that guy went out there and stopped Dillian Whyte, man. Like it was nothing. Oh yeah, appreciate Olu Benson 007 for following me on Twitch. Appreciate that follow, dog. Man, Moses is a beast. I ain't gonna lie, man. Everything they said about him is real. Man, what the world wrong with Frank head? He like got a dent in his head. Hey, yeah, everything they said about him was real. I know they said that Mike Tyson stuff. Hey, it might be real, y'all. I'm just saying. It's a lot of crazy things get said, but the Mike Tyson thing might be real. I don't know. Just saying. You gotta believe in something sometimes. Bro, the way Dillian White legs had went, yeah, he was done. I gotta go back and look, but he probably knocked him out like 3 times. Cause the way he fell on the ropes the first time, it was already bad the way he fell on the ropes the first time. Then the second time, I'm like, is he getting knocked out every time he fall on the ropes? And he's waking back up? Hey, this dude a real deal, man. I can't even lie. What's up, Flat Out? What's going on, dog? Yeah, he does too, man. He got good fundamentals. He got good fundamentals. He a beast. Shout out to Flat Out. He got good fundamentals. He is a problem. Yeah, he not just hyped up. He definitely not. I seen that already. He's definitely not hyped up. Man, he went out there and made Dillian White look like he was nothing. That's crazy. Yeah, at this point, man, Joseph Parker getting in the ring with him. That's a fight that probably need to happen. Yeah, he need to go ahead and fight Joseph Parker. Go ahead and make that happen. If Parker not fighting Cavier, go ahead and make that Itauma fight happen. Let's see. That would definitely be a good fight. We still got a lot of heavyweights out there too who can mix it up. Oh, all right. What's up, J man? Appreciate that, dog. Yeah, Itauma a beast, man. What's up, YG? Dang, they had plus 1,000 to win second. That's crazy. I should have put down for that round one, man. I ain't feel like it was gonna be round one to the until the ring walk. I should have put down for that. Man, that was a good fight. Yeah, he got him out of that first round. First round, man. That dude might be better than Daniel Dubois. I know it's still early, but I think he can beat the boy. If he got power like that and he can box, and he only 20 years old, that means he gonna get stronger. He don't really, yeah, he got real power though. For him to be 20 and to be cracking like that, yeah, he got some real power. That's like some Foreman power. I don't want to go that far, but up to my first round like that, I don't even think he got a clean shot for real. Then when he was jabbing White looked like he was all over the place. So you already know he had some real power by then. White was ready to go for the jabs. I'm like, oh man, this dude got some power. Yeah, he gonna be a problem. I don't see nobody really messing with him. Unless you got some serious power, it ain't really going the distance. Unless you can hold your own. Yeah, the way he did White was crazy. Yeah, he hit him on the head a certain way, but White was already he was already getting caught with some shots. Then when he caught him with that right hook to the chin, it was over. White went. That's what really put him down. And what's crazy is White was still like shaking and about to fall when he telling the referee he good. Yeah, he caught him on the chin clean though. This dude a problem. He cracking like Norman is. Man, these new fighters getting out of hand, bro. I said like a couple of months ago, bro. These new fighters cracking, bro. This ain't like 10 years ago. These young dudes, they retiring these dudes. I'm telling y'all, these boxers that these guys is like hanging around, they retiring these dudes. I'm telling y'all, real talk. There's a lot of fighters getting retired. They not playing with these dudes. The way these dudes like Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield, like think about it. Floyd Schofield just went out there and sat Tevin Farmer down early in like the first couple of rounds. Then you got Abdullah Mason going out here sitting dudes down. Then you got Moses Itauma just went out there and knocked this dude out. I don't know how his career gonna go from now on. It's getting crazy. I know that Dubois just lost, but he still knocked out Joshua last year, and he's a younger guy, way younger. A lot of dudes getting retired right now. These younger dudes, they cracking. Then the dude, what's the other guy, Santion? I think he was like 32-0 before Norman knocked him out. I think he like 34 years old or something like that. Man, these dudes getting retired. It's looking bad right now. These young guys going out there and finishing dudes. You said like Chisora, Dubois, Parker. Yeah, I got to see that too, but they ain't those guys. They ain't finna knock White out like that. If those guys was knocking White out like that, then I would say yeah, you know. But those guys ain't really cracking like that. Not like this. Shoot, they in trouble too. To be real, I'm telling you, these new guys out the UK like him, Shiraz, man, these dudes cracking. They knocking dudes out. The new generation is they going out here stopping dudes. All this going 12 rounds, showing respect, they ain't showing nothing. They going out here stepping on dudes. It's a whole new generation. I know everybody said guys are trying to be Floyd. Nah, not really. The guys who are, it ain't looking too good right now. Yeah, shout out to J Man out there, man. He said a heavyweight with movement and speed like that is dangerous. It is. That dude is a problem. That dude is a problem. And he love being in the gym. That's the only thing I know about him for real. He like being in the gym all the time. They said, oh yeah, he used to get out of school and spar guys in the school clothes. I said, oh, that's all I need to know. Yeah, he looks like he does stuff like that. So yeah, he gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna lie. When they said he should fight Usyk, I was like, they tripping. If that does happen, I would watch. I don't know what the chances would be right now, but I ain't trying to hype nothing up. I'm just saying I would watch it. I'm not going that far, but I'm just saying I would watch it. Let's be real. If he is punching like that, that's the best thing he could have did. To be honest with you, with all the hype that's going on, if they're gonna compare you to Mike Tyson, you got to go out there and knock Dillian Whyte out in the first round. If you do that, yeah, we can talk about you fighting Usyk. Yeah, I can't really say no to that because he's doing everything you're supposed to do to have your name talked about at 20 years old, mentioned with Usyk in the fight. So, yeah, I don't see a lot of guys going out there knocking Dillian Whyte out like that. He's punching for real. Yeah, he kind of caught him on the back of the head a little bit, but like I said before, you see a lot of boxers do that to try to avoid a shot, you know what I'm saying? So the referee can kind of hand out some warnings early, but the shot that really did it was the right hook to the chin. That's why I'm not really tripping. He was already, by the time he got hit with that, he wasn't getting up. Or he wasn't right. He did get up, but he wasn't right. It was over. If it would have kept going, it would have went bad. He couldn't even stand up on his legs for real. He said turkey warm. Tommy in there now. Man, yeah, he's starting to live up to the hype now, man. I'm not gonna lie. Some fights he look basic, but yeah, do the problem. He still needs some more matchups, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like people said, he still needs some more matchups. But he looks better than some other heavyweights we've seen so far. So I don't know. He go out there with Wardley. I wanted to see him fight Wardley. I don't know if Wardley want that smoke right now. That's why I was saying I was definitely not gonna pick Wardley over him. I thought this fight could possibly go 12, but then I seen the ring walk. I'm like, nah, Dillian Whyte get stopped, man. Yeah, he ain't come to fight, bro. Dillian Whyte definitely didn't come to fight. He came to survive. As soon as he lost that weight, I'm like, yeah, he gonna try to not run, but You seen how he was moving in the first round? I don't even want to talk about it because I'm because I'm gonna end up laughing. So, but he was moving way too much in the first round, bro. Way too much. He was already shook by the time he got in the ring. Y'all see when he walked through Moses Atomic corner? I was like, oh man, he trying to get some sympathy. He finna get knocked out. How you gonna dap somebody up before you before the fight start? I'm like, oh, he finna get stopped, man. Yeah, he fast too, man, and athletic. He can move. He very athletic. Yeah, he faster than what I thought too. You right about that, Jay, man. When I first seen him, I was like, man, he basic. Then the second time, I'm like, yeah, he good. But yeah, I knew this was gonna happen though. I don't know what it is. When you get to the ring, he flip a switch. It's over with. Yeah, that's why Tyson Fury was like, man, I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna go ahead and retire. That's one reason why Tyson Fury retired. It's one reason. I put a picture on my post last year of Tyson Fury after he sparred Moses Itauma. Man, his face was red. Let me show y'all the picture. I was like, Moses was this dude must be good. He was beating the brakes off of Tyson Fury. I don't know what picture it is, but if y'all see a sparring picture with Moses, see if I can find it. That was a picture of him sparring Tyson Fury. I was like, yeah, he was beating the brakes off of Tyson Fury. He had to be like 18. Hey, look at it. When y'all see this picture, y'all gonna laugh. He was beating the brakes off of Tyson Fury. I was like, dang, Tyson Fury's face red. Here you go. See if I can pull it up. He was beating the brakes off of Tyson Fury. I said, man, look at this dude's face. I said, no way he went in there and beat Tyson Fury up like that. Because, you know, they was already talking about Ja Fatah going in there and beating up Tyson Fury. I was like, this dude ain't getting beaten up by everybody like this now. You see how red Tyson Fury's face is? uh, I don't pay attention to sparring that much. But look how red his face is. He was getting the brakes beat off of him. He looked like he got sunburn. He's Dark Ken said headshot before the right hook. White didn't even have time to recover from that. Moses did what he was supposed to do and close the show. Yeah, he finished him. Yeah, Dillian Whyte was definitely not ready. He came to survive, man, to be honest with you. He came out boxing, wasn't aggressive like he usually is. I knew he was gonna try to jab and move. Dillian Whyte didn't throw not one hard shot. Dude didn't throw no power shots. None. Everything he threw was a jab. Yeah, Dillian Whyte was shook. He did not come to fight. I seen it earlier. I was like, it's not gonna work. Yeah, you can kind of tell, man. He knew. He already knew what time it was. For some reason, they know how good this guy is. I guess word got around about some sparring matches with Tyson Fury, but that's what I'm saying. He must have been beating Tyson Fury up in sparring because the way Tyson Dillian Whyte got in the ring with Moses just now, he knew that this guy was dangerous. And he really hasn't beaten anybody until now. I know he beat that Dillian McKean guy, but he's not really a household name like that. Yeah, so a lot of people are already scared of him. Let's see if Chisora gets in the ring with him. Dillian White said Chisora asked him why did he take the fight. He said Chisora was asking him like that was a bad decision. Not that he was a bad decision, like he should be scared, but he should have made I guess a business move. I guess he thought he should have made a business move and went around him. But he took the fight though. Dillian White get credit for me though. Yeah, me either, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I always thought he was lower tier. They looked at him like he was an elite one, fighter. Yeah, I always thought Wilder would have slept him a long time ago. I'm gonna be honest with you. If uh if they don't get Wilder or somebody to stop Moses Itauma, he gonna run through everybody. If Jerry Anderson get better in the next couple of years and not box the way he did against Bacoli, because Jerry Anderson got the skills, but Tyson Fury said still, and this is what surprised me though. I'm gonna tell y'all what's crazy. Tyson Fury said even after Bacoli stopped Jerry Anderson, and after he sparred Moses Itauma, he said that Jerry Anderson is still the most talented heavyweight he's ever fought. Or he feels like Jerry Anderson is the most talented heavyweight. Even over Moses. I was like, wow. Didn't expect him to say that. Torres, I think Torres is gonna stay away from that for a little while. I don't know. Torres can deal with that power. But yeah, I can't believe Tyson Fury said that. I was surprised. I thought he was gonna say Moses. He said Jerry Anderson is more talented, most talented heavyweight right now. I was like, okay. But I seen something from Jerry Anderson right before Bacoli beat the brakes off of him. He was doing some things where I was like, oh, okay. I see something, but yeah, but he needs some more experience though. I think that was a step up fight way too fast. I think he ran into a situation like Dillian White did with Joe Joyce. Big learning lesson for real. But yeah, that was a big surprise for me from what I seen. Yeah, he caught him with a huge right hook, man. Sat him down bad. Yeah, Dillian White got knocked out easy. Yeah, he's definitely not hype, man. Yeah, Anderson the most talented though. He got some skills. I'm not gonna lie. Even when he lost to Bacoli, I seen something. I said, okay. You said Moses will not knock out Jared. Yeah, right now, absolutely. If Jared Anderson get his stuff together, he can outbox a lot of people, but he just looked trash with Sugar Hill. I mean, everybody has though. But yeah, Moses he looked good against Dillian Whyte. But he still gonna have some challenges though at heavyweight. It's definitely not gonna be easy. Cause that guy Cavill, he's still a threat. He's definitely not an easy fight, and he's young too. So he's not gonna be just sitting around and Moses just gonna come to heavyweight and step on him. That guy just went out there and stopped Zane to the body. There's nobody at heavyweight calling him out. So I would definitely like Moses to fight him if there was somebody that could give him a real challenge. Because a lot of people would say that it's not a lot of challenges, but that would be one guy that would. Because Parker not really looking toward fighting himself. Because eventually, if Moses is going to fight for what undisputed or something like that, Cavill gonna be right there, and he's in his prime right now. And that's a tough fight, very tough fight. He said ever since first ever since Fury first brought Anderson in the camp, Fury been praising him. I think Anderson might struggle a bit under the lights. Yeah, he been struggling. Like he needs some more. He needs some more time fighting heavyweights his size. I think he's moving a little too fast. Cause he been fighting Bridger weights and then jumped in the ring with Bacoli. It was just that was a bad matchup. I knew it was a bad matchup because ever since that fight, Bacoli hasn't looked too good either. I was telling people, I was like, man, Jerry Anderson wasn't ready. Then with Jerry Anderson not being ready, they had Bacoli thinking that he was ready, but I don't think he was fully ready. Bacoli versus Itauma would be a good fight. I actually wanted to see that fight before Dillian Whyte. But Bacoli and Moses, Bacoli might have to fight him. If Moses don't get a fight with Joseph Parker or magically get a fight with Usyk, it could happen, but it's a long shot. I don't know if he's gonna get one over Joseph Parker though, but he'll have to fight Joseph Parker or something. Somehow that could happen if it could. I can see a scenario where him and Joseph Parker could fight each other for a Usyk fight. That could happen. I'm just telling y'all. I don't know if it will. I'm just saying. Here's a chance. But as far as Fabio Warley, he was supposed to fight Moses, but I don't think he's gonna put himself in that position. I like Fabio Warley, but let's be real. He's not coming to box. So he's gonna box, but you know what I'm saying. He's not gonna come out there and try to box for a decision fight. Yeah, this dude the real deal though. I haven't seen nothing like this since I gotta think of some heavyweights. Any heavyweight? Oh yeah, I say he reminds me of Oliver McCall, Moses Atomic. I don't know much about old school boxing like that. I know a little bit, but he remind me of Oliver McCall. They throw hooks the same way, they move the same way. From what I seen, yeah, that Anderson crying to Roy Jones was such a bad look, bro. Oh my god, bro. I think just because he did that, I stayed away from betting on him. Ever since he did that, I was like, I can't really bet on him like that. Like he was crying and everything. I heard the audio first, but then when I seen him actually crying, I was like, oh, this dude was actually crying. And this is before he lost. He walk around undefeated like that. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know. He's probably thinking some other stuff though. I think he got a brother locked up, so he was probably thinking of some stuff like that. But yeah, he caught me off guard with that one. I was like, whoa. Yeah, he gotta step it up though. He have to. I wanted to see him fight Big Baby Miller, but I think Top Rank, man, they ain't want him to take that fight. I think allegedly. Throw that out there. You know how they do. Yeah, I don't think they wanted him to take that fight. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. Jerry Anderson was just out here grabbing whatever fight. I know Jared Miller was like, you gonna take that fight? He was like, I already told Turkey I'm taking the fight. I don't think Bob wanted him to take that fight though. He was mad he took that Bacoli fight. Bob Aaron was very mad Jerry Anderson took that fight. And he said it wasn't that much money. It was still a lot of money though. It was like 6 figures. Still a lot of bread. Yeah, he was definitely getting paid. But yeah, Moses Itauma, he gonna have a lot of options though. There's a lot of guys he can fight. I can see him fighting FA, a Jogba. I mean, he's only 20 years old, so he gonna have a lot of time to fight anybody. A lot of these guys still young. Joseph Parker like 33. Um, Cavill like 32, 33. Bacoli same age. Um, the dude Frank Sanchez, he around the same age. I think the only older guys is like Wilder. I think Anthony Joshua middle age. Me too, bro. I'm so glad, bro. They finna make a bounce back too, I think, man. There's a lot of rumors floating around as far as Top Rank. They trying to make a home run with the next app they go to, but they got Dana White out here making these moves right now. We gonna see how he do on this Canelo and Crawford fight card. But from what I'm hearing, he gonna do like 2 or 3 super fights next year. So we gonna see how it goes. Yeah, I'm glad they done though. They're not really putting out that many good heavyweights anyway. We gonna see what they do with Torres, man. I think Torres he gonna be on ice for a minute. They moving him kind of slow. I know he just fought that dude Villanello, but he not fighting on Moses Itauma though. And the fact that Moses moving faster than him, that's not good. I think Torres moving the slowest out of everybody right now. I think Jared Anderson moving faster than him. Moses, who else? I know Daniel Dubois was. Yeah, everybody moving faster than him. As a heavyweight, he got to pick it up. If not, he gonna end up getting stopped, or he gonna end up running to Moses one day and get embarrassed. He gotta get some experience. He's not fighting these guys. It's dangerous. He fighting guys that's pretty good, but For Moses to go out here and stop Dillian Whyte, that's a statement. I'm gonna be real with you. Definitely a statement. First round, and he got these guys scared when they get in the ring. These dudes are scared before they get in the ring. Actually scared. Dillian Whyte was actually scared. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He was scared. He was definitely scared. I knew he was scared. he said he like he said he number Godzilla. I'm just an old man. He knew what time it was. Yeah, he already knew, man. Dillian Whyte already knew his fate. Something been going on in the gym to where this guy Moses been beating people up, and word has got around that nobody should get in the ring with him. I'm telling y'all, when I seen this picture, I think this was after his fight, Riyadh, when he fought on Fury Utu. I seen this picture, I was like, man, look at Tyson Fury's face. I'm not trying to be funny, but is Tyson Fury's eyes red in this picture? Like he was getting the brakes beat off of him by this guy. He had to be like 18 in this picture. He looks way different in this picture than he does now. So he had to be like what, 18? Was beating the brakes off of him. So I guess everybody heard about this sparring match and was like, stay away from him. Yeah, that's crazy. This guy was tossing Tyson Fury around like a dog. So basically, they going around saying that he beat up Tyson Fury worse than Usyk. That's why they saying put him in the ring with Usyk. If you want me to be honest, the reason they want him to get in the ring with Usyk is because they've seen him beat up Tyson Fury worse than Usyk did, and they seen Usyk fight him twice. And they saying if Usyk can do Tyson Fury like that, we seen what Moses can do. That's what's really going on. I'm gonna throw that out there for y'all. That's the reason why they want to see him in the ring with Usyk, because he been beating the brakes off of Tyson Fury, and they know this is the best fighter we've seen get in the ring with Tyson Fury in the last few years. They're gonna say they seen how Wilder was against Fury. We seen how Usyk looked against Fury. We seen how Dillian Whyte looked. That's why it makes sense. I would do the same thing. I'm telling you, Frank Warren, man, he moving smart right now. I give Frank Warren his credit. He putting these guys out there early. If a guy say, "Hey, I'm ready to fight," he put them out there. Gotta respect it. A lot of promoters ain't doing that, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. A lot of promoters are not putting these fighters out there early, rolling the dice like Frank Warren doing. Dude be rolling the dice, bro. He really be gambling. Cause it can go left for this Moses guy real quick. He could have lost today. But something going on. Frank Warren ain't playing right now. This guy be rolling the dice, man. He rolled the dice with Dillian Whyte a couple of weeks ago. It went bad. He like, all right, it is what it is. Roll the dice with this Moses guy against Dillian Whyte. Get a knockout in the first round. A lot of promoters ain't doing that right now. I'm just be real. I mean, Oscar doing it a little bit. I've seen Eddie Hearn do it a little bit. He be bucking sometimes. But yeah, he putting these guys out there. Like every time they act like, oh, we're gonna call somebody out, because he's not gonna be out here answering a lot of questions as far as why is this guy calling this guy out. I don't feel like he's trying to entertain a lot of that stuff. So what he does, he just put these guys in the ring, so he ain't got to answer those questions. As soon as they said something about Dillian Whyte and Moses, he put the fight together. Like I'm not finna waste no time. So yeah, I see why they comparing him to Mike Tyson. This dude is a beast. I'm telling you, the only person I've seen actually move like this, the last person was David Benavidez. And David Benavidez has got a lot of veterans out of the way. He's beat a lot of veteran fighters up. It seems like Moses doing the same thing. You know that always happens in boxing, so it's not like it's always been that way where older guys get retired by younger guys or they just get past their time. But the way he's doing it, or the way these other guys are doing it now, they're doing it like as prospects. You don't usually see prospects or guys who's supposed to be prospects, or some guys are younger than most prospects, and they coming in 20, 21 and finishing guys early. Some of the best fighters we got in each country. Yeah, this is a little different, man. I'm telling y'all right now. This is the Turkey effect. What Turkey is doing right now, he's showing you that the age really doesn't matter. He gonna put guys in the ring. You can be 20, 21. He gonna put you in the ring with a guy that's 35, 40, and make you figure it out. That's what's going on right now. We had a guy who's 20 getting in the ring with a guy who's 37. A lot of knockouts, 31 wins, 3 losses. 3 losses by knockout. Now has 4. Only was knocked out by Povetkin and Tyson Fury and Joshua. Yeah, that's what's different now. Turkey making these guys, the young guys, that's like prospect level, putting these guys in the ring early. We keep seeing it. We've seen it with Schofield and Tevin Farmer. It keeps happening. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because you usually don't see that. You've seen it before in boxing, but not to the point where you have elite level guys. It's like prospects fighting big name veterans. And the veteran got to be the one to step up too. So, most veterans don't do it, but they getting paid enough to do it. So they do it. That's what makes it different. It's changing boxing right now. I'm telling y'all, this is a game changer. What we seen today is a game changer. This is a game changer. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This actually gonna have boxing looking different. It looks kind of different now. Stuff like this usually don't happen. Like I said, we haven't seen nothing like this since what Mike Tyson was doing it. So yeah, Turkey definitely changing some things. He making these guys fight. Oh, all right, man. Everybody subscribe to Nathan Wild, man. He got a fishing channel. He'll show you how to catch fish. If anything happen, you never know what happened in life. You can break down a car. If you got to eat for 2 or 3 days, he'll show you how to do that. But yeah, Dillian Whyte, man, I don't know how he's gonna bounce back. I don't know what his next fight's gonna be. Maybe he fights somebody like what, Frazier Clark. That'll be a good fight. Him versus Frazier Clark. I'll watch that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he fight David. I don't know. I think David probably possibly can beat him. The way he was putting hands on Hergovic today. Today was a good fight card though. Today was a good fight card, man. I was impressed. I told everybody Sam Goodman was coming to fight. That dude Sam Goodman was definitely coming to fight. I had to give him his credit. I've been talking trash about Sam Goodman, but I actually almost picked him to beat Nick Ball today. Sam Goodman is actually a beast. I had to give him his credit. I knew he was coming to fight today. That dude is a beast. Yeah, he definitely came to fight. That was a good fight, man. Nick Ball was putting hands on him, but he was. That was a good fight. It could have went either way. I'm gonna be honest with you. When people watch that fight back again, they're gonna realize Sam Goodman was actually tagging Nick Ball a lot more than people realize. That was a good fight. That's why Nick Ball was like, yeah, he's pretty good. Gave him his credit. Yeah, Sam Goodman was definitely good, man. He didn't get stopped. I knew that fight was going the distance. That was a good fight card. Ray Ford came to fight as well with Nova. Hergovic almost got stopped. Almost. It almost happened, but got a little close. But that was a very good fight card, man. This dude Moses, the hype is not gonna go away. I tried to see if the hype is real. It's definitely real. I keep forgetting that he, like I said, that sparring match he had with Tyson Fury. It's just sparring, but when you go back and think about it now, it says a lot about why he has a lot of hype around him. Oh, they got Bochuk versus Brandon Adams too. That's gonna be on the Canelo versus Terrence Crawford fight card. Man, Turkey changing the game. So the only guy to stop Bochuk going back to get his revenge. That's gonna be a very good fight card. It's gonna be for 3 days too. I can't wait till that fight happens. Man, Moses got Dillian out of there 1 round, man. I'm telling you, the hype is not gonna go away for this guy. Soon, people gonna say he needs to fight Wilder. It's not gonna be a lot of guys in the heavyweight division that's trying to fight him. I'm gonna be honest. Before you could say, "Oh, he's just young," but now, Bacoli said he's not ready. I don't know about that. You might have to fight this guy. Yeah, they got Moses Itauma, #1 contender right now in the WBO. #1 contender right now. Next, uh, for Joseph Parker. I'm on boxing scene. This dude is #1 contender for Joseph Parker. So if he don't fight, so if hey Usyk might set this man up, man. If Usyk don't fight Joseph Parker, Joseph Parker gonna have to fight Moses. Joseph Parker done, man. Yeah, everybody subscribe to Nathan Wild, man. Hey, if Joseph Parker don't fight this man, he gonna have to drop the belt eventually. I already knew that was gonna be the mandatory eventually. But if Usyk drop that belt and Moses get that intern belt, Joseph Parker gonna have to fight him. If I was Usyk, I'd just be like, man, forget it. I'll drop the belt. Whoever win that fight, then that guy can fight me. Because that's the only belt because Joseph Parker has the interim belt for WBO. He's not ranked in any other sanctioning body in the top 15. So the only thing he can do is stay in the WBO, right by Moses Itauma. He's not in a good spot. You remember how everybody was saying Parker needs his opportunity. He's going to get his opportunity. And he's very young. This man is not 37 years old. He's very young. I expect him to fight Moses Itauma very soon, within the next 12 months. We can all agree on that, right? Is he going to duck this man? I don't think he's going to do that. I'm not going to say that. That would be stupid. I don't think he's going to say that. I mean, I don't think he's going to do that. I'm not going to say that. But I'm just saying, what if something odd happens? Because he's not ranked high and no other sanctioning body. It's been like that for a while now. Yeah, because Moses almost went with the WBA and fought Wardley for his interim belt. But then he's number one for the in the WBO for that Parker belt, for that interim belt. We're gonna see, man. We're definitely gonna see. But if Usyk drops that belt, Parker knows who he has to fight. I think that might end up happening. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Before this fight happened, the scenario I had was that Usyk was gonna drop the belt, or he was just gonna figure out what his next move was, and in the meantime, Moses was gonna end up possibly trying to fight Parker because Dubois is out the way now, so Parker doesn't have to worry about Dubois, and there's nobody else that Parker can fight. He's not gonna fight Cavier. I can see Moses and him fighting within the next 12 months. That's always been the idea I've had. Because they was already iffy on the idea of him and Usyk fighting anyways, Parker and Usyk. Then recently they said give us a couple of more days. I guess they wanted to see what opponent was going to win this fight. Just looking ahead. But yeah, maybe they might go with the Parker and Moses fight before they have that Usyk fight. I'm not expecting Usyk to fight until next summer. So if Joseph Parker waits on Usyk until then, I mean he can do that, but the way he fights, he needs to stay active. So I definitely see him fighting again soon. But it might be early next year. And with him fighting recently, yeah, with him fighting recently, I can see him matching up with Moses. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be a tough fight for him. It's gonna be like him fighting Joshua all over again. Well, it's gonna be like him fighting Joshua, but this time he's gonna be Joshua and Moses is gonna be Parker. They're the same size, same height, same reach. Matchup. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. He hasn't fought since February. So if he fights early next year, that'll be what, 11 months he's gonna be out. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, not really. He only fought what? Once last year. Fought once last year. Once this year. I don't know. I mean, it's really up to him as far as how that's gonna go. But if he goes into that Moses fight until January, I mean that might work out. I guess he'll still be in shape by then. Yeah, I think he'll still be in shape by then, but that's the fight he's gonna have to go with. Yeah, Moses been lining him up for a minute now. Once once Wardley ended up fighting Justice Huni, that's when Moses said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go towards that Parker direction." And the fact that Usyk is not sure if he's gonna fight Parker, Parker might have to figure it out soon. He has no choice. And then he's at the point in his career where he's so low in the other rankings that he has to fight this guy Moses. He has no choice. Yeah, he has no choice. He's fought everybody else except Usyk. Yeah, if he don't fight Moses, he got to start all the way over. And when I say all the way over, from what I've seen, I'm telling y'all, he got to start all the way over. They got this Cuban guy, Piro. He's the older brother. He's like 32. They got another Puro on there. He's like the younger brother. They're like mini Luis Ortiz's, the Cuban heavyweights. You got those guys running around, and you got a lot of heavyweights coming into the division right now. You got guys coming from Bridgerweight. Um, a lot of different people, man. A lot of guys coming back from losses. Frank Sanchez. It's gonna be hard for Parker to just bounce back. You know, Zane's still looking for his rematch. Yeah, he's gonna have to take that Moses fight. He's back against the wall a little bit. It's kind of, it's kind of weird because he had a lot of fights up until this point. He's won, but most likely he gonna be fighting for a title though. That's the good part about it. I think most likely Usyk gonna just let them go ahead and just snatch that belt. Uh, Parker gonna fight for the belt against Moses for the WBO early next year. The winner will get Usyk in the summer, and I think that'll make Usyk what? How many times undisputed? Right now he's what? Two, three. He's three right now, right? Right now he's three. That'll make him what? Four? That'll make him four. That'll make him four-time undisputed. We'll see though, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. We're gonna be back on tomorrow.